I mean, programmatic and what we call addressability has been around for us since 2008, if not arguably before that. But from a specialty, something we've been focused on for the past now 5 years. Still continuously growing, and we're seeing year over year 150% growth, which is a number. We're in the big number bucket.
So in terms of your own business or the industry?
Our own business growing 150%. We're active across 4 different channels. So not only do display and video, but also social and mobile. So the idea that I wanted to find an audience one time, find them anywhere, across any channel, that's a core idea for us in addressability. And so we want to make it as pervasive as possible. And so yeah, the growth, especially for us in social, has been incredible. From a video perspective, absolutely though, it's still a big focus. It's been a marketplace where supply is low for the quality of stuff we want, but we're actually seeing the trends take off where it's becoming a lot more pervasive. I think a lot of that to do with the tablets, everything else, but the idea that I can bring this addressability to the video platform at much greater scale is something that has really grown for us in the past year, not only in the US, but abroad. I think for publishers, the goal for us is we want the quality inventory. The concern that's a race to the bottom, RTB, certainly one that could be understood amongst some buyers that are out there, but I think for us, it's more about, I want to find the right audience, right time. I'm willing to pay the right price for that. So how can I get that integration in there, understand when that impression occurs, buy that, and whether that's an auction price or a preset upfront price, it doesn't really matter for us. We want to just facilitate it. And I think that's the piece we're focusing on with the publishers, that understanding. This is a collaboration, not a negotiation. How do we really bring that attitude to bear and get past maybe that idea that's a race to the bottom. I think in a browser space, it's fairly straightforward. You can define an audience and go out and find them, but to your point, mobile still has a ways to go. Looking for signal that we can use to really define a person inside of a mobile environment, something that we're big on. We have some mobile channel launching this year that's got all the intriguing ideas that we've come to bear with that on how we can create some data where data wasn't there, or create some insights where they're not readily available. So a lot of promise, we think, in mobile. Beyond that, I think from a connected device perspective and where television is going, it'll be a slower play. There's a lot more politics and individuals involved, but the technology is certainly there. We've got some early tests that Tracy Sheepak and her team in our world have been doing as it relates to working with DirecTV and Dish Network and the idea of bringing addressability into a television environment. And so we're still pretty excited and geeked up about that future, but it's definitely going to take some time to get there. I think advertising's always had that conundrum around 50% of your dollars are wasted. You just can't figure out which 50 it is. Programmatic, or what we're doing with addressability, I think really eliminates that 50, right? So from a client's perspective, the idea that I've defined an audience and I have with confidence reached that audience is the ultimate value prop out of all of this, and that I'm not spraying and praying and hoping that I met the client or met the audience as sought. You actually know that we're buying that, and you can validate that. So I think that's ultimately where it really value is for the client. Beyond that, obviously performance, the fact that you can optimize against it in a much more automatic fashion, that resonates for good basic clients. But to know that you really bought what you were trying to buy, I think that's the ultimate value prop. I think the market would stand to have some consolidation, and some providers who are nothing more than a feature of a broader platform aggregated up and either a new solution brought to bear or an existing solution made better. So certainly we always need more innovation. I'll never say that you don't need that, but I think the market could stand to consolidate sooner than innovate more so. But it's good for us. We can be system integrators and bring some agnostic approach to technology, let the real best in breed win. Lets us really build something unique. So we'll see where it goes.